Welcome back to McLean County Sports Network. I am Corbin Case with Nate Carluck and Samuel Smiley. We are here with the McLean County girls versus Muhlenberg County. Muhlenberg County with the ball. Number 10 goes up for a shot and makes it. McMahon with the ball. Passes to Hampton, who passes it to Walker, who goes up for the shot and makes it. And now joining us is Aaron Ring.
Going on, guys?
Number 5 with the ball now, passes it to 10, who drives in, goes up for the layup, and just sort of bounces out. Natalie Patterson with the rebound. Passes it to McMahon, who passes it to Hampton, passes it back to McMahon, down to Rush, and it looks like there's a walk on Rush, making it Muhlenberg County's ball.
Do we have rosters, Corbin?
Yeah, I got one right here.
Awesome. Can you send that to me?
I will. Did you save this? Okay.
And do you have a phone charger? Mine's about to die.
No, I do not.
What?
I just sent it to you.
Thank you, sir.
McMahon with the ball now. Passes it to Rush. Down to Walker, who goes up for the shot and makes it. Making it now McLean County 6 and Muhlenberg County 3. Number 11 with the number 22 with the shot. Gets sort of out, catches her own rebound. Number 10 up with the shot. Pops out again, and it looks like there's a jump ball, making it Muhlenberg County's ball.
Now, I know Muhlenberg County are pretty big rivals of us, so I'm hoping we can beat them both games tonight, Corbin.
Me too. Armour with the ball, passes it to... No, she passes it to someone. I'm just going to stick with numbers. Muhlenberg County with the ball, pass number 10 passes it to number 5, who passes it down to 20, who goes up for the shot and misses. Bailey Walker with the rebound, passes it to Patterson, who goes up for the shot and makes the shot. Number 10 with the ball, passes it to 5.
Number 5, Destin Armour. Try to figure out these names. A rebound by McKenna Rush. McMahon with the ball. Takes it down the court. A pass to Walker, who dribbles in, puts it up. Didn't go where she planned it. Ball is stolen by Muhlenberg Mustangs. Armour with the ball. Looking for a pass. And gets it to... I'm having trouble reading that number. Is that 12?
10.
10. Number 10, Grace Hoslin, puts it up for the 3, I believe. Your Cougars are still in the lead by 2, 8-6. McKenna Rush with the rebound, puts it up for 2.
Making it now 10-6. McLean County with the ball now. Looks like Muhlenberg County accidentally knocked it out of bounds. Patterson passes it to Walker, who passes it to McMahon. Passes it back to Patterson, who goes down the court, kind of loses her balance, gets it to Cameron McMahon, who goes up for the shot and misses. It looks like Muhlenberg County tried to catch the rebound, but accidentally knocked it out of bounds, so now it will be McLean County's ball. Number 4 going in for 30, which is Combs coming in for Bodges. Patterson with the shot, making it. Number 10 with the ball.
Number 10, Grace Hostling. And a pass to Arbor. Almost stolen by Hampton, but is thrown out of bounds. Armour with the ball. I don't know who that passed to, but the Cougars have it now. McMahon with the ball. Oh, but the ball is stolen by number 20. Was it 20 or 28?
I think it was 20.
Okay, number 20, Elizabeth Joins.
McKenna Rush with the rebound, passes it to McMahon, who goes in and drives, goes up, and it bounces out. Rebound by Bailey twice, making a and one. Her shot is up, and it is good, making it now 16-6. Number 10 with the ball. Goes down the court, passes it to 22, who passes it to 4, but gets it stolen by Hannah Hampton, who goes up and makes a layup. Number 10 with the ball, who passes it to number 5, who goes up for the shot and gets it rebounded by what looks like Patterson, who passes it all the way to Bailey. And it looks like it was knocked out of bounds, sort of rolled off her leg as she was going for the shot, so it'll be our ball. Patterson taking it out, passes it to McMahon.
Nearly gets it knocked away from her. Muhlenberg has been playing very aggressive tonight. Bailey Walker with the long two, no good.
Haley Johnson coming in the game for Hannah Hampton. Looks like there is a foul on Muhlenberg County, making it still McLean County's ball. Patterson passes it to Bailey Walker, who passes it to Rush, who passes it to Johnson. Johnson's going for the shot and gets fouled.
Looks like Haley Johnson for free throws. First one's.
I think that was the second
just
one.
only one, sorry. Oh, that was the second one.
I think she missed the first one.
There's some
she
guy
hit
with
both.
a huge inflatable fist I was looking at over in the other stands. It's pretty cool. I was distracted.
Looks like number 30 goes for the 3, misses. Rebound by Alyssa Burrows, passes it to Rush, who's passing it to Patterson. And it looks like she is fouled. Patterson passes it to Johnson, who passes it to Burrows. Who passes it to Rush, who goes up for the shot and misses. Rebound by Walker. Patterson with the shot, misses. Rebound by number 20.
The Cougars are leading 20-6. Pretty good lead as the first quarter comes to a close. We still got a little bit more time. Minute and 10, I think. These banners make it kind of hard to see the times.
Yeah. It's on both sides, too. Looks like it is Muhlenberg's ball. Number 5 passes it to 20. Who passes it to 30, to 5. Who goes up for the shot and misses. Looks like it is out of McLean County, making it still Muhlenberg County's ball. Hampton checks in for Bailey Walker. Number 5 with the ball now. Passes it to 20, who goes up for the shot and couldn't get it in, so Natalie Patterson has the ball now. Looks like number 20 is hurt.
Yeah,
so on this,
she's okay. She looks pretty bad.
We will take a timeout and thank our sponsor, Buck Creek.
And we're back after that injury. We saw Joins go down. I'm Matthew Miller here with Aaron Ring. I just took over for Corbin Case. I arrived to the game a little late, so I'm sorry about that. I realized I forgot something, had to go back.
After I got here a little late, too.
After I got here.
Well.
But that's Armour with the ball. He passes inside. Shot is up. No good. And I've seen a great interior defense by the Cougars so far this game, causing lots of missed shots near the basket. Ever since I got here about halfway through the first quarter. And Halsen will be fouled on the floor as she tries to dribble in. So she'll take the ball out now for Muhlenberg County. Halsen to take the ball out now. Gets it into Browning. Browning to Armour. Armour looks to drive. Jump stop, shot no good. Puts it back up, shot no good again. And so the clock will expire, and the Lady Cougars lead by 14, 20-6 at the end of the first. So it's great to see them coming out hot in the first quarter, especially after that last game they played this team over at Muhlenberg. And in that game, it was we should have won. Is what I'm gonna. That was one of the worst games we've played all year, and we only lost by 4. So it's good to see us in the lead tonight. And I'm pretty sure if we win this game, we're number 1 in the district for the girls.
Wow.
So that'll be good if we get a bye going into the district tournament. And
yeah, I think our ladies got it. I mean, as you said, that was some of the worst we ever played last time we played them, and we only lost by 4. And I mean, the score speaks for itself. I mean, I'm not trying to jinx us or call it early or anything, but I mean, 20 points in the first quarter to 6. I'm pretty confident in our Lady Cougars.
Yeah, and a strong start by the Cougars. We'd like to thank BF Evans Ford, and we'll be right back with the second. This is the McLean County Sports Network. And we're back with the second quarter. I'm Matthew Miller here with Aaron Ring, and we just saw a strong start by the Lady Cougars in the first, getting a 14-point lead to start out the game. So there's Hampton with the ball in the corner now. And they're going to call 5 seconds. I don't know the technical term. She was guarded closely for 5 seconds, so that'll count as a turnover against Hannah Hampton, Mustangs ball. Armour to bring it up now. She passes forward to Joins, who got hurt earlier in the first quarter, so it's good to see her go back in. You never want to see a player go down hurt. And Johnson looks to drive. Euro step, puts it off the glass and in. Nice drive by Johnson for 2 points. Joins tries to drive against Rush. Good defense by Rush, causes a missed shot, and Patterson comes up with the rebound. She's trapped in the corner there, and Coach Johnson will call timeout. So with that timeout, we'll thank Buck Creek Baptist Church. We'll be right back.
No, I don't.
And we're back. Patterson taking the ball out now for the Lady Cougars. Gets it into Hampton. And Hampton will just bring it up herself off Joins, and we'll just start over from there. Patterson needs to get it in. Gets it into Walker. Walker has a chance at a fast break here. She drives, and they're going to call a charge. Maybe I missed it. I didn't ever see the girl take a charge, but that's an offensive foul on Walker. And here comes Armour now bringing it up. She almost loses it. She gets it over to Knopfsinger, who airballs a three. Joins gets the rebound and misses the putback. Rebound McKenna Rush. Rush gets it over to Hampton, and here we go. Aggressive defense by the Mustangs, and Rush tries to put it in for two. It's no good. And we saw that caused a lot of problems for us last time we played this team. That full court press, and we really didn't know what to do with it. As Knopfsinger misses another three, it'll go out of bounds on Bogus, Cougars ball. And we had a lot of turnovers, a real tough time last time we played this team over in Muhlenberg, as McMahon will check in for Hampton. But it's good to see us starting out in the lead. Patterson to take the ball out now. Gets it to McMahon. McMahon will beat the press all by herself, and we have numbers. McMahon goes up for two, and it's good. Nice drive by McMahon. Highly contested shot, still got it to go. Armour drives, misses the shot, rebound Rush. And Armour, last time we played them, had 28 points. So she was basically scoring at will last time we played them. There was a jump ball, so Mustangs will get it back. Pass into Bogus, goes over her head. And here comes Armour for the Mustangs. Armour gets it to Bogus, who drives and is fouled by Patterson. Excuse me, that was McMahon who was called for the foul. First free throw is up, and it is no good. Second free throw, no good as well, but Joins gets the rebound, puts it back up, so and one. Cougars right now leading by 12, 24-8. Excuse me, leading by 16. And so that's Walker's second foul in the first half, so she needs to be careful with 5:35 left to go in the second quarter. Joins, hits the free throw, cutting the Cougars' lead to 15. And Hampton will check in for Walker so that to keep her from getting a third foul. Patterson passes into Hampton. Hampton tries to get it up court, gets it over to Rush. Rush to McMahon, and we got to get across. McMahon does, and she looks to drive, floater up off the glass, and it's good. Nice way to adjust and get that shot to go in, and that's a walk on Joins as she tries to get around Rush. Turnover by the Mustangs. McMahon to take the ball out now. She gets it into Hampton. Hampton has the sideline. She takes it. She drives in against Armour and puts it in for two. Hannah Hampton just goes coast to coast with it, bringing the Cougars' lead to 19. 5:16 remains in the second quarter. Armour brings it up. She looks to drive. Kicks it to Knopfsinger. Knopfsinger's three off the back of the rim. Offensive rebound for Bogus. Loses it. And it'll be a jump ball possession to the Cougars. Patterson passes into Rush. Rush gets it ahead to McMahon. McMahon, shot up. Oh, if that would have went in, that would have been a crazy shot. Hampton gets an offensive rebound and puts it in, but they're gonna call her for a walk. I don't know about that one, but that was the call. I mean, she squatted down to pick up the ball, but her feet never moved. She just stood right back up with it. Armour drives in. That's a walk, and they call it. Great defense by Hampton, not letting her get around. Passing to Johnson. She looks to take the sideline. Armour cuts her off, and they're going to call. What'd they call? I'm still not sure what the call was. We'll see who has the ball, and we'll be right back. But first, we'd like to thank Buck Creek Baptist Church for sponsoring tonight's game. This is the McLean County Sports Network. We'll be right back. And I guess they're going to call an offensive foul on Johnson because Muhlenberg has possession of the ball. Pass inside to Joins. That's a walk. She hits it off the bottom of the backboard And Armour gets the rebound and puts it in for 2.
So, Matthew, are you saying there's some questionable calls?
Yeah, Joins pivoted with her right foot and then took a step with her left foot to get around, and then she threw it off the bottom of the backboard. So I don't know why they didn't call it. McMahon gets it into Hampton. Cougars lead by 16, 28-12. McMahon looks to get it up the court herself. Ahead to Hampton. Hampton on a fast break. Layup good. And they have no answer for us in transition right now. If I was Muhlenberg, I would get out of the press because right now we're just blowing right by it and getting layups. Hampton with the rebound. She looks to push it ahead again. And they're going to call a walk as she tried to stop there and her foot slid a little bit. Armour takes a 3, and it's good. Cougars lead by 15 with 3:52 remaining in the second quarter. Patterson almost loses the ball. Johnson comes up with it. It'll be Johnson on a fast break, steps in, and one for Johnson.
Nice.
After a strong finish, she'll go to the line to shoot a free throw. And the free throw's no good.
See some Cougar
Armour gets it to Lynn. Lynn to Stovall. Back to Lynn. Lynn takes a 3.
No
Rebound
good.
McKenna Rush. And they're going to call that over the back. I don't know. She didn't ever reach over her. She had her hand straight up and got the rebound. I'll say that.
You know, even with the questionable calls, Matthew, our Cougars are winning 32-15.
I mean, do
I'm
you
very
call that
proud.
though? Okay, so Hosland was boxing her out, and then she was so much taller, she was just able to grab the ball. But
I agree with you. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
we don't need it.
And we lead by 17 right now. 3:34 left to go in the second quarter. Armour hits a jump shot. Here comes McMahon bringing it up the court, gets it over to Johnson. Johnson looks to drive.
Oh.
And then
Trip.
oh, they got that foul. Okay. I thought they weren't going to call it. The ref near didn't call anything.
She kind of flew a little bit almost.
Yeah, as Johnson was going over to the line, she got hacked at, and so she'll shoot 2 free throws here. First free throw is good. Cougars lead 33-17. Second free throw is no good. Hampton with another offensive rebound. Goes to put it in, is blocked. Rush comes up with it. Johnson drives, kicks it to Hampton. Hampton, short corner. Shot is good. 2 points for Hampton. Cougars go up by 18. 3 minutes left to go in the second. Joins will take a wide open 3 and hit it. Oh, they're going to call that a... Oh, they called it a 3. Never mind. I thought the announcer said 2 for a second. Patterson drives in and is fouled. Smart foul by the Mustangs, preventing her from getting a wide open layup. She'll shoot 2 free throws now. First free throw up and good. As Burrows checks in for Johnson. The second free throw, no good. Rush comes up with the rebound. She loses it. Here comes Armour now. This Hosland takes a 3 off the back of the rim. Rush comes in, gets the rebound. Patterson bringing it up now for the Cougars. And they're going to call a walk before she can pass it over to Burrows. And Hampton face guarding Armour right now. And you can tell the impact Hampton's defense has made in this game so far. As Armour goes in, shot no good. Great help defense from Rush. Here's Burrows on a fast break. Layup. Oh, she misses the layup. Here comes Armour now for the Mustangs. Armour stops, kicks it. Back inside to Armour. Patterson ties her up, jump ball. Never mind, they call a foul instead. So she'll shoot one in a bonus here. Bogus and Knopfsinger check into the game. Armour hits the first free throw, so she'll shoot a second. Cougars leading by 15 with 1:58 left to go in the half. Second free throw is good as well after it rattles around the rim. Hampton passes into McMahon. McMahon gets it back out to Hampton. Burrows a cross-court pass to McMahon. McMahon inside to Rush. Rush goes up with it, misses the shot. And here comes Armour. And Halsland hits a three. So cutting the lead to 11. That's the lowest it's been since I've been here.
Yep.
And McMahon loses the ball. Here's Armour on a fast break. Goes up with the shot. It's no good. McMahon gets the rebound. Great D by McMahon. And the Mustangs had numbers there.
Oh, no.
Armour comes up with it, and McMahon fouls her hard, but she hits the shot. And so that'll cut the lead to 9.
Maybe I spoke a little too soon, but yeah, they just kind of had a fast break there. Let's hope we can fix that.
Walker checks in for McMahon and Johnson for Patterson. First free throw up and good. Cutting the lead to 8. Excuse me, the and one free throw is good. So here comes Walker over to Hampton. The Cougars going to set things up here. Hampton is tied up. Cougars will keep possession. 41 seconds left to go in the half. And the Mustangs have all the momentum right now after they storm on a comeback. Patterson checks in for Burrows. Hampton back to Johnson. And Knopfsinger bats down the pass and gets it. Johnson tips it from behind her, stopping the fast break. Cougars only leading by 8 with 30 seconds left to go, and this has been a bad few minutes for the Cougars. Armour drives, layup good, cuts the lead to 6. Patterson gets it up the court herself, ahead to Hampton. Walker inside, falls down. Johnson comes up with it, throws it up. Rush with a rebound, and Rush is finally fouled. So she'll go to the line and shoot 2 free throws. Hopefully that'll slow things down for us. And whenever we have a tendency to start rushing, whenever another team gets the momentum, you got to slow down. Rush misses the first free throw. Burrows and Fraley check in for Walker and Johnson. Rush misses both free throws. Hampton with an offensive rebound. She's fouled as she goes back up with it. She'll shoot 2 free throws now. First free throw is no good. That's 3 missed free throws in a row for the Lady Cougars. Second free throw, no good as well. Can't get the rebound. And we left Browning wide open, but the clock expires before she can get a shot off. And so we'll go into halftime only leading by 6 after having an 18-point lead at one point.
Yeah, it kind of fell apart towards the end, but I mean, I think Coach Johnson's going to give him a little pep talk that'll fix things. But yeah, I was super impressed, leading by nearly 20 and then ending up only leading by 6.
Well, what happened was there was a couple times where we were able to get the sideline. So, yeah, dribble through the press in that case. But if you got 3 people standing there, pass it across or swing it ahead to someone else. Don't just dribble into the 3 people and lose the ball. And we did that multiple times. And that's what ignited that run for the Mustangs was us turning the ball over, trying to dribble through the press. So hopefully we can work that out and do better the second half. This is the McLean County Sports Network, and we'll be back with the second. And we're back. I'm Matthew Miller here all by myself. Aaron Ring once again late to the booth at halftime. He's kind of making a trend out of it lately. Now, we're going to have to get on to him about that. This is like the second time in the last week it's happened. And so that's Knopfsinger in the corner for three. Misses. Hosland comes up with the rebound. It rolls out of bounds off her face. Cougars ball. Patterson takes it out now, gets it to McMahon. Back to Patterson. And hopefully this full court press doesn't cause any more problems for us. And that rolls out of bounds on Walker's foot. And we really need to slow things down. Just that pass there, she got through the press, and then we made an unnecessary pass, and that's a turnover. Joins gets it over to Bogus. To Knopfsinger. Inside to Joins. Joins gets a round rush and puts it in for two. McMahon over to Patterson. Patterson loses it again. Jump ball. Possession to the Cougars. Cougars only lead by 4 now after being up 18 points earlier in the first half. That was the second quarter. About halfway through the second quarter, we led by 18. And then in the final few minutes of the quarter, totally flipped directions. Mustangs went on a hot spree, and now it's a 4-point game.
Yeah, it was crazy. Oh, my gosh, 4-point game. I guess they just kind of got the momentum and then got in our Cougars' heads, Matthew.
It's not even that. It's just
here we go.
We're just forcing the issue. We were forcing the issue whenever we didn't have to. We were up 18 points trying to force passes and trying to speed things up. That's just unnecessary when you have a lead.
Yeah.
And Joins misses that shot there. Rush comes up with it, gets it to Patterson. Here comes Patterson. Patterson shot up, no good. Walker unable to get the rebound, but McMahon comes up with it. McMahon off the glass. That's another 2 points. So that 4 points in a row pushes us up by 8. And hopefully we can get one more and go up by double digits. Hosland for three. No good. McMahon on the rebound. Here comes McMahon. She'll take it all by herself. McMahon drives. Oh, and the and one just didn't fall, but she will go to the line to shoot two. I thought that was in.
Yeah, that would have been great for our Cougars to score 7 points in a row?
Yeah.
Let's hope we can get 6.
Yeah, hopefully she can knock down these 2 free throws. And the Mustangs don't like what they just saw, so they take a timeout. We'd like to thank Buck Creek Baptist Church, and we'll be right back. So here's McMahon shooting 2 free throws now. The first is up and no good as it swirls around the rim. That's 5 missed free throws in a row for the Lady Cougars. Second free throw is good, so we do go up by 9. 5:47 remaining in the third quarter. Hosland over to Bogus to Knopfsinger. Knopfsinger looks to drive, throws up a shot and right into Rush's hands. Armour takes the 3. It's no good. Patterson gets the rebound, and Patterson gets it to McMahon. Here we go. McMahon to Hampton. Hampton fakes a 3 and can't quite get it to Walker, but it goes out of bounds on
Questionable calls, Matthew.
Okay, Joyce clearly had the ball and it rolled out of bounds. She was on the floor laying beside it. I mean, well, I guess scientifically speaking, she didn't technically touch the ball because there's always atoms between our hands and an object. But it looked pretty close to her touching it. And they're going to call Walker for her third foul as she goes for a loose ball. I like the hustle getting on the floor, but you got to be careful when you're already in a little bit of foul trouble. Bogus' shot, no good. Rush with a rebound. So that was a questionable call, but Mustangs were not able to get points out of it, so that's good. Pass to Rush down low. Takes a dribble, gets it to Walker. Walker puts it in for an easy 2 points. Nice pass by Rush.
Yeah. I don't know how she knew she was there.
I don't even know if she meant to make the pass,
That's
but it sure
what I
looked
was
good.
thinking. It looked like it kind of just tumbled out of her hands, but I didn't want to say anything.
Patterson
though.
gets past Armour into McMahon to Hampton. Hampton shot up, no good. Rush gets the rebound, and it's just off her hands out of bounds. And Coach Johnson will take a full timeout. We'll thank B of Evans for it, and we'll be right back. And we're back. Hoslam will be bringing it up now for the Mustangs. Hoslam to Armour. Gets it to Stovall. To Joins. Armour thought about a three. Instead, kicks it back out to the wing. She gets the ball back. Pass inside to Joins. Joins short jumper. Misses. Rush with a rebound. And they're going to call a walk on Rush. Fans don't agree with that call, but I mean, I'm not going to complain about that one. That one was a walk. She did walk, and then she frustration foul as Joins tries to drive by her. Cougars leading by 11 with 3:44 left to go in the third quarter. And Joins will walk. Johnson checks in for Rush. Coach Johnson not happy about that frustration foul there by her. Man to Patterson. Patterson ahead to Johnson. Patterson will get it across court. McMahon looks to drive. And she will walk as she was not quite sure about what she wanted to do with the ball there. The ref telling Connor Baldwin he is violating some rule or something. Had a little chat with him. I don't know what he's doing. May have asked him how his day was going. But
we'll find out later.
Little discussion. Yeah, we can just ask Connor later what that was about. We may get him for a post-game interview or something. And Armour will drive, puts it up, and that's 2 points, bringing the Mustangs back within single digits. Pass ahead to McMahon. McMahon with a one-handed catch. Walker drives in, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Nice drive by Walker. That was a really good catch by McMahon. Patterson threw it kind of over her head. She jumped up and snagged it one-handed. Walker hits the first of 2 free throws. Second free throw good as well. Armour with the ball. Gets it to Hosland, back to Armour. And Hampton's defense on Armour has been pretty solid tonight. Armour tries to drive, kicks it to Joins. Joins pump fake, gets inside, goes up for 2, misses the shot. And Rush had the rebound, but Joins ripped it out of her hands. They're going to call a jump ball possession to the Cougars. And as Rush was trying to rip the ball out of Joins' hands there, she threw her down to the court with the ball. Got the fans into the game a little bit. Patterson bringing it up the court. Nice hesitation. Good. Oh, and she walked. A lot of turnovers for the Cougars as they try to beat the press. Hosland tries to drive, kicks it out to Stovall. Stovall off a pick. Armour gets inside. Jump shot in the lane is good.
Your Cougars lead by 9.
Yeah, Mustangs back within single digits. Here comes McMahon. She's going to have a chance to drive. She pulls up. Jump shot no good. Hampton with a rebound. And she loses it out of bounds. But it will be Cougars' ball. Patterson takes it out, gets it to McMahon. McMahon to Johnson. Hopefully the Cougars can score and go back up by double digits here. McMahon gets it. Oh, and the pass to Rush is batted away. Here comes Armour in transition. Good defense by Patterson, and McMahon with the rebound gets it to Rush, who gets it to Hampton, back to Patterson. Patterson brings it up now over to Johnson. And Hampton gets the ball down low, loses it. And jump ball called, possession to the Mustangs. Bogus checks in for Stovall. It's kind of a back and forth game right now. At the beginning, it looked like it was going to be a blowout for the Cougars. But Mustangs fought back hard and got into this game. There was a lot of sloppy turnovers by us that led them. And Rush will be called with a foul as Armour puts it in for 2. That's a few on Rush. Lynn checks into the game for Joins. So, and 1 for the Mustangs. Cougars only lead by 7. And 1 free throw is good, cutting the Cougars' lead to 6. McMahon brings it up now. And they call a walk on McMahon. Seems like every time the Cougars try to stop and make a pass, a walk is called. Got to be careful there, not to drag your foot when you stop. Hosland off a pick. Gets it to Browning. Over to Armour. Armour guarded by McMahon. And they call a walk on Browning. And they're calling a lot of walks in this game. Like, I don't know if you need to call those. Like, I don't know. It seems like that's what they're focusing on. They're just watching their feet, seeing if there's a walk. And they've missed a lot of calls in other areas, but they're making sure they don't walk. They're making sure they got that down.
Very important. Makes the game more interesting.
Armour gets the ball, and here she comes. It's to Hosland, back to Armour. It's a bunch of unnecessary walks too. Like, I don't even really know if they did. I mean, maybe if you put it in slow mo and watched it, it's technically a walk, but they're very very tight calls. And Patterson gets a rebound there, and the clock will expire. And so at the end of the third quarter, your Lady Cougars lead by 6. We'd like to thank B.F. Evans Ford and Buck Creek Baptist Church. And we'll be right back with the fourth quarter. And we're back. Cougars leading by 6, starting out with the ball in the fourth quarter. Hopefully, momentum kind of changed at halftime, but we're leading by 6 right now, kind of a neutral third quarter. Hopefully, we can get some points there. Walker over to McMahon. Rush gets it to Hampton. Hampton takes a deep 2, short, and Walker will tie up. Oh, that sucks. That would have been 2 points, but they call a jump ball. So possession to the Mustangs. Walker just threw the ball in after she ripped away the jump ball. But he had already blown the whistle. It was a jump ball. Just kind of unfortunate. Knopfsinger to Armour. Armour pulls up a 3. Joins it, and they don't call that a walk. Oh, they do. Never mind. I was about to say, I'm surprised. I'd be surprised if they missed a walk as many as they called, but they eventually blow the whistle. I have faith in these refs that they will not walk and it won't be called for the rest of the game.
Yes. If we see a walk that they don't see,
there's a problem.
Maybe we didn't see it.
We didn't see it right. And Walker is fouled as three Mustangs try to trap her at the elbow.
And folks, we're not saying that they're making the wrong calls. It's just it seems like that's what they're most focused on.
It's a little over-obsessive.
Like, we completely...
Walker, nice move, putting it in for 2 points as she weaves between defenders. Cougars up by 8. 47-39, 6 minutes and 34 seconds remains in the fourth quarter. Armour kicks it to Bogus for 3, and it's good. Cuts the Cougars' lead back to 5. Here comes Patterson. Gets it into the middle of the court to Rush. Walker on a fast break. He wanted to call charge. That ref in particular will call charge as many times as he can in a game, but after no one fell down, he called a blocking call.
I feel like we're being too...
We're being a little harsh on him.
I feel like we're focusing too much on the referees.
We are being a little harsh
which
on
we're
him.
usually good about, but I don't know.
And that'll be a foul.
We'll try to tone it down.
That was a good call there. Good foul on McMahon. I really do like that call.
We'll point out the good calls.
Yeah, every time there's a good, if I don't say anything about the call, that's I thought it was a bad call. And so here's Patterson on a fast break. Shot no good. Walker, put back no good. Hampton comes up with it, gets it to Rush. Rush tries to put it in, and she's fouled, so Rush will go to the line and shoot two. I like that call there. First free throw off the back of the rim, no good. Second free throw, no good as well. And they're going to call an over the back on Hampton as he tried to reach over and get the ball there.
And what started as what looked like a kind of a landslide kind of game has turned into just a 5-point difference with a little under 6 minutes to go in the game.
And hopefully they have the ball right now. We can't let them score. If they score, it's a one-possession game.
And we just don't need to lose.
Joins is fouled by Walker. That is her fourth foul. So Joins will shoot 2 free throws here.
As you said, I think this is a very important game as we can become the number 1 seed, get the bye. And, I mean, it's Muhlenberg, one of our...
Yeah, we started out, and free throw no good. So it'll not be a one-possession game if they score. I was wrong because she could hit 1 free throw. I didn't take that into account when I said that. Second free throw, no good as well. Hampton with a rebound. McMahon tries to get it up by herself. It's batted away. Halsland comes up with it. Here's Armour. And despite the good defense from Hampton, she puts it in. Cougars lead cut to 3, 47-44. So a timeout will be taken. We'll thank B.F. Evans for it, and we'll be right back. And we're back. Patterson takes it out now for the Cougars, gets it into Johnson. Back to Patterson. Ahead to McMahon, and here goes McMahon. And almost lost the ball. Johnson comes up with it. McMahon takes the deep two. It's no good. Halsland with the rebound. We got to get back. She falls and loses the ball. Here comes Patterson, and Patterson is fouled. Nope, not fouled. Just going to be out of bounds on Halsland. See, that is the scenario in which you do want to blow the whistle because she ran into her full speed and made the ball go out of bounds. But we still have the possession of the ball, so it's not too big of a deal. Inside to McMahon. McMahon gets it to Hampton. Over to Rush. Rush to Hampton.
Patterson now with the ball.
We got McMahon playing the 4 right now. Hampton takes a shot from the corner, no good. And our jump shots that usually go in just aren't falling right now. So here comes Armour. We got to have some lockdown defense in. Can't foul. If we foul, they go into bonus. And in a close game like this, being in bonus is a huge advantage. Armour gets it into Joins. Joins. Great defense by Rush. Gets a block and the rebound. Rush over to McMahon. We got to get it up court. McMahon tries to do it by herself, loses it. Get it across, gets it to Johnson. Oh, that was close. Johnson drives in, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2 free throws as she was fouled.
And every point counts here, so let's hope she can make both.
.351 remain in the fourth quarter. It's been scoreless for the past 2 minutes, hasn't it?
Yeah.
It was at 5:55 whenever we said it was a 3-point game, and now it's 3:51. She misses that first free throw. Walker checks in for Hampton. Walker gets one more foul, and she is out of the game. So we don't want to see her foul out. Second free throw is no good. She misses both, but Walker gets the rebound. Walker puts it in. Oh, misses the and one, but she will go to the line and shoot 2. That looked like it was about to fall.
Now we could really need these, or we really do need these.
Walker hits the first of 2 free throws, making it a 2-possession game with 3:43 remaining in the fourth quarter. Rush gets back on defense. Second free throw bounces around the rim. Johnson comes up with it. Johnson tries to put it in, misses the shot. Tie up. Cougars get the ball. Jump ball possession to the Cougars. That's big right there. Nice hustle by Johnson getting those 2 offensive rebounds.
3:44 left in the game.
Oh.
Man, Matthew, this is going to be a close one.
I said 3:43 earlier. I must have been a little bit off.
Maybe I was.
No, it was 3:44. You're right. Rush inside is fouled from behind, and so Rush will go have a chance at 2 free throws. We gotta make these. We've missed so many free throws.
Free throws are.
Yeah, we've
shot
so
4
many.
and made 1.
And we missed 5 in a row earlier.
Yeah, the boys kind of had this problem.
The girls are usually pretty good at free throws.
Yeah, and the boys worked on it, and Logan Patterson hasn't missed a free throw. I mean, I haven't been to every game, but I haven't seen him miss one since then.
I mean, he's missed a couple in other games, but yeah, his free throw shooting has really improved. And Rush hits the first of 2. The second, good as well. So Rush knocking down 2 free throws, putting us up by 6. But there's still a lot of time left. 3:30 left in the game. Armour tries to get inside, passes to Bogus. Bogus for 3. And that 3-pointer is good from Bogus. And the timeout will be taken. Walker will check into the game. We'd like to thank Bug Creek Baptist Church. We'll be right back. And we're back. Cougars only leading by 3 now. 3:25 left to go in the fourth quarter. McMahon passes into Patterson. Patterson loses the ball. Knopfsinger, she fouls Knopfsinger. She's trying to get the ball there. Gosh, so Knopfsinger will shoot one in a bonus here. I'm pretty sure we haven't hit a single three in this game. Have we hit a three, Aaron?
We may have hit one in the first half, but I'm not for sure. I don't think so.
We were talking about it during the break because Muhlenberg has hit. They've hit quite a few, and so Knopfsinger hits that first free throw, and so she'll shoot a second. But that makes a big impact in the game when one team is getting 3 points and the other team's only getting 2 every time they score.
And now it's
a one-point game after the Cougars started out up 18. We got to win this. Rush with the ball.
This should have been an easy game, Matthew.
Rush over to McMahon's going to have a chance at a layup. Never mind. She's just going to try to gain control. Gets it over to what foul called. No, they're going to be called timeout. So Johnson takes the timeout. We're going to thank B.F. Evans Ford. We'll be right back. And we're back, and we've talked about the impact of this game, and it's if we win, we get the number 1 seed in district, and if we lose, I'm not quite sure we'll rank. And McMahon throws it away to Armour. Armour loses it. McMahon comes up with it. What's the call? And they're going to call a foul on Knopfsinger. That's one that could have gone either way. It could have been a charge or a foul on or a foul on Knopfsinger. They will call a foul on Knopfsinger there. So McMahon, we're also in the bonus now. McMahon will shoot one of the bonus free throws here. Man, it's such a close game. 1-point game, such high stakes. McMahon misses the free throw. Rush unable to come up with it. We got to hit our free throws. It's not something we usually struggle with, but this game, Armour misses the shot. Rush gets it, and she is fouled, so Rush will go back to the line. Excuse me, there's McMahon at the line last time. Rush will go to the line. Walker checks in for Hampton. And Coach Johnson right now subbing in Hampton when we're on defense, Walker on offense. And so Joins will foul out of the game. That's her 5th. That's a quiet 5 fouls, and didn't really ever seem like she had that many. And Walker's not actually checking in for Hampton. She went back to the bench. Stovall checks in for Joins. First free throw. Oh, no, we're in the double bonus. She misses the first free throw. Second free throw is good, so we go up by 2, 51-49. There's 2:41 left to go in the game. Or I should say left to go in regulation, because this is definitely a game that could go into overtime. Stovall puts up a oh, and dang it. Oh, Patterson got ball first, but then made contact with her arms. So Stovall will shoot 3 free throws at the line. Yeah. That was after she shot it too. That shot wasn't going in. She hits the first free throw. She misses the second. Almost bit my tongue as it looked like it may have bounced in. And she hits the third, so tie game 51-51. Passion brings it up, gets it ahead to Walker. Walker loses it, tie up, possession to the Mustangs. 2:16 on the clock. And Cougars are just getting outplayed in this fourth quarter. Hampton will check in for Walker. She's got to turn the other way with the ball there. No, that's overcritical, but you can't turn into the defense whenever you have the ball on the post. And Stovall's left wide open for 3, and it's good, so the Mustangs take a 3-point lead. Passion gets it into Rush. Over to McMahon. McMahon gets it ahead to Hampton. Hampton is blocked. Cougars will keep possession of the ball. And traveling call on Walker. Hampton will check in for her. And a timeout taken. We'll be right back. The Cougars lost the lead for the first time in this game. We're down by 3 with 1:51 left to go in the fourth. We'll be right back. And we're back. The Mustangs will take the ball out now after that traveling call on Walker. And Hampton hits it out of bounds. Good defense by her, trying to go for the ball. We're down by 3 right now. 1:54 is left on the clock. Excuse me, 1:34 left on the clock. I'm pretty sure I said 1:51 earlier. It's just can't really see the time. And so Knopfsinger will go to the line to shoot 1 and a bonus after that foul on McMahon. Walker checks in for Hampton. Knopfsinger misses the free throw. Rush with a rebound. Rush gets it to Patterson, so here come the Cougars. Johnson gets the ball, and she's fouled. So Johnson will go to the line to shoot 1 and a bonus, or never mind, 2 free throws. We're in the double bonus. That really helps because the clock stops and we have a chance at 2 points. But she's got to hit these free throws.
Yeah, we could really use these. I'm starting to
If
get
we
scared,
would've-
Matthew.
And the first free throw's no good. If we would hit our free throws, we'd be winning by. I mean, we've missed an inordinate amount of free throws tonight. Second free throw, that one's no good as well. So 0 for 2 at the line for Johnson. Armour's trying to beat the press. Good defense by the Cougars. And, what looked like a turnover on Hosland. They're going to call a foul instead. I think that's going to be on Walker. No, never mind. That's on Johnson. If that was on Walker, she'd be out of the game. So Hosland will shoot 2 free throws. The Mustangs now in the double bonus. First free throw good. And so they go up by 2 possessions. Second free throw no good. And they get a rebound. The Mustangs got an offensive rebound, so they're going to try to waste as much clock as possible. Walker cannot foul. Got to try to force a turnover. And they're finally going to call a foul on McMahon. No, that's on Patterson. And she fouls out of the game. So Hampton will check in for her. First free throw, no good. Second free throw is good. Mustangs go up by 5. Walker bringing it up the court, gets it to Johnson. Johnson takes the sideline. Johnson kicks it over to Hampton. To Walker. Walker drives, shot up. No good. Rush with a rebound. And it rolled from one side of the rim to the other. We could have used the and one, but she'll go to the line and shoot 2 free throws. We got to hit our free throws. First free throw good. She hits one more, then it'll be a 1-possession game. We'll be down by 3. Second free throw, no good. Walker unable to get the rebound. Get a steal. Don't let them get it up the court. Hampton will foul as Armour tries to get it up court. That's Hampton's 4th foul of the game. She thought she fouled out. She was walking over to the bench. Armour hits the first free throw. So the Mustangs go up 5. And we'll take a timeout. We'd like to thank BF Evans Ford, and we'll be right back. And we're back. Cougars trail by 5. There is 35.6 seconds left on the clock, and Armour will be shooting 2 free throws. And free throws is the reason we're down right now. We have to be shooting below 30%. Like probably
Yeah.
below 20, honestly.
I would say maybe 20.
For every 5 free throws we take, we maybe hit 1. And that's the reason we're losing the game. We've probably missed 12, 13 free throws. McMahon drives shot, no good. Rush comes up with it. Walker gets it. Walker tries to put it in. That's 2 points. We're down by 3 with 17 seconds left to go on the clock. And Walker fouls, so she'll foul out of the game. And so we got to hope Armour, who is a great free throw shooter for the Mustangs, misses both free throws here. And that first free throw is good. Second free throw, good as well. So back down by 5. Johnson ahead to McMahon. McMahon, no foul called, loose ball. And they're going to call a jump ball possession to the Cougars. And with 8 seconds left, we got to shoot a 3 and then hope to get it back. 3, no good. Rush unable to get the rebound, and so McMahon will foul with 2 seconds left, but that'll do it. No chance now with only 2 seconds. McMahon will just foul out of the game. So that's 3 people who fouled out for the Cougars. And I noticed the momentum really started to switch when Walker got that that second foul early on in the second quarter, and we took her out of she was taken out of the game. Whenever Walker got in foul trouble, that was a big momentum shift for the Cougars, and it was not in favor of us. Armour hits both free throws once again, and so they're going to lead by 7, and there's really nothing for us to do. So that'll end the game. Cougars lose by 7. And now that was a tough loss for us. We started out up 18. Definitely should have won.
I would have never thought that would have been the outcome, Matthew. Never would have predicted that.
I mean, we scored just a little over half the points we did in the first quarter the rest of the game. 1.5 times. We didn't score as much as we should the rest of the game. And that'll do it. We'll be back with the boys' game, so I think we're just going to keep this stream running. So come back in about 20 minutes, and we'll be covering the boys' game for you against Muhlenberg. They had a big loss to them last time, but hopefully we'll have a different outcome in that. And so we'll see you there in the boys' game. And we're back to bring you this matchup between the Muhlenberg County Mustangs and your Cougars. And the girls lost a tough game in which we had a 20-point lead at one point, and that's just not good to see. But and the boys had a very tough time against this team last time we played them. Hopefully, we're able to come up with a win here tonight. As if we win this game, we'll be first in the district. So it'll be good to get a bye going into the district tournament. And a beach ball flew onto the court, so that'll be confiscated from the student section. And so here we go. And like I was saying, the boys had a very tough time against this team last time we played them. Hopefully we can turn that around here tonight and end up with a win, and we'll be first in the district if we can win here tonight. So that's Devine with the ball now. Looks to drive in. He kicks it out. Three-pointer up and good from I don't have 21 on the roster. Well, that three-pointer was good. Clark with the ball, gets it inside to Patterson. Patterson, post move, up and good. So we answer right back with 2 points. And last time we played them, they started out off 12-0. So glad to see that we're able to get on the board early. And Devine shoots a three. It's no good. Springer comes up with the rebound.
Nice hustle by Springer.
Yeah, that looked like it was going to be an offensive rebound for the second, but Springer swooped in there and grabbed it. Clark gets it over to Englehart. Englehart hands it off to Bishop. 21 is Vincent. I just now saw it. Patterson drives in and is fouled, so he'll go to the line and shoot 2 free throws. That'll be a foul on Rose. Patterson's first free throw off the back of the rim, no good. And the second free throw is good, so that'll tie up the score 3-3 with 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. Lovell will bring it up now for the Mustangs. Devine over to Lovell. Lovell into Perkins. Kicks it out, and that's Vincent for three. No good. Offensive rebound, Perkins, and he'll be fouled as he tries to go up with it. Perkins' first free throw is good. Second free throw, good as well. So the Mustangs take the lead 5-3. Patterson, post move, puts it up, no good. Out of bounds on Rose. Cougars will keep possession. Springer to take the ball out. Gets it into Patterson. Rose into Englehart. Englehart pulls up. Shot is good. And so it's good to see the Cougars scoring early, as the first quarter is usually our worst quarter. So that's nice to see from the Cougars. Perkins with the ball in the corner. Over to Devine. Devine off a pick, gets it to Vincent. Back to Devine. Devine takes the three, and it is good. highly contested three in the corner for Devine. He gets it to go. And pretty fast going so far between these two teams.
From what I've seen so far, they obviously like to shoot threes.
Yeah, they've really focused their game so far in this first quarter around shooting the ball at the three-point line. Clark's shot is no good, but an offensive rebound by Patterson. Put back no good. He will go to the line, though. It's a foul on Rose. That's Rose's second foul, so 2 fouls early there for Rose. Patterson's first free throw is good. And McCoy checks in to the game for Rose. Second free throw falls as well. So here comes Level, gets over to Devine, to Vincent. Patterson back taps Vincent, but Devine comes up with it. Vincent's thought about a three. Instead, he kicks it back out to Devine. Back to Vincent. Vincent takes that three. Rebound Clark as it bounces off the back of the rim. Bishop takes a three from the wing. It's no good. Springer comes up with a rebound. Springer fadeaway, and it's good. Nice little post fade by Springer there. And I've said it before. Springer's probably the best finisher on the team. We've seen lately he's just able to hit shots in weird situations like he did there. And Mustangs answer back with 2 points of their own, taking back the lead, and it's 10-9 so far in this game. Patterson takes a three. Rattles out. That looked like it was good. And Vincent throws it out of bounds as Devine stepped away from where he was trying to pass to. Checking into the game for the Mustangs is Phillips and Levon. Clark takes a three. It's no good. And so Cougars starting out 0 for 3 from behind the three-point line. Engelhardt is fouled there. They choose to leave him in the game. He's signaling to the coach that he has 2 fouls. They send Brady Dame to the scores table. Levon over to Phillips. Phillips kicks it to Devine on the wing. Back to Levon. Inside to Perkins. Perkins from the elbow. Pulls up. Shot no good. Patterson comes up with it. Here come the Cougars. Patterson loses it. Perkins comes up with it. And Phillips wide open back door. And he puts it in for 2. So the Mustangs go up by 3 with 2:41 left to go in the first quarter. Bishop drives, layup. Misses the open layup, and it's going to be out of bounds on Engelhardt. Dame will check into the game.
We haven't seen quite the productiveness out of Brady this year, as we normally see.
Out of Brady Dame, yeah, he's had a great season last year, but he hasn't been quite the same. He missed a lot of practice for football early in the season.
Yeah, I think that has a lot to do with it.
And also a new coach and new offense. He's not really fitting well into it. And with that timeout, we'd like to thank Buck Creek Baptist Church. And we'll be right back. And we're back. Mustangs have the ball right now, up 3. Inside to Perkins. Perkins goes up with it. Good defense by Dame, but he still gets it to go.
I talked to Brady before the game, and he was very motivated about this game. He really wants to win.
Yeah, after that, we lost by 50 last time we played this team. So, and that's not a good. That doesn't really represent the way we've played so far this season. That was just a big fluke game. And they're going to call that out of bounds on Patterson, but we can definitely play better than that. That game was just. It was abnormal. It was just a weird game.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we only scored 29 points. Like that never happens. I doubt it'll happen again. Like for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
That's McCoy. Gets it over to Levon. Levon looks to Perkins. Instead, he drives. Layup good.
That was a clean finish.
Yeah, nice finish there by Levon, going up and under and putting it in for 2 points. Springer with the ball in the wing. Cougars need to come up with, in situations like this, we need to come up with points.
Mm-hmm.
Dame looks to drive, puts it in for 2 and 1. Nice drive by Dame. Hopefully he can come up with a 3-point play by finishing at the free throw line. That'll be a foul called on McCoy. And Dame misses the free throw. Here come the Mustangs the other way with it, with a 5-point lead. A minute to go in the first quarter. Now, I said it was going to be a high-scoring game early, but now it's only 16-11 almost at the end of the first quarter. So maybe I was wrong. Levon gets it inside to Perkins. Nice pass setting up a wide-open 2 points. Cougars will have 37 seconds to score. They'll probably hold to the last shot as they trail by 7 here. And Dame gets it over to Clark after it was tipped.
Off somebody's head, I think.
Yeah, Dame threw that pass off someone's head to Clark. Patterson gets it to Springer. Back to Patterson. And with 9 seconds left, we need to be looking to score here. Dame gets it over to Patterson. Patterson takes a 3. It's no good at the end of the quarter. So at the end of the first, Cougars are down 7. We'd like to thank B.F. Evans Ford, and we'll be right back with the second. This is the McLean County Sports Network. And we're back. Cougars trail by 7 at the start of the second quarter. We do have possession of the ball. Bishop tries to get by Phillips. He does. He gets into the lane and is fouled before he can go up with it. They're going to call a jump ball in possession of the Mustangs. No foul.
Looked like a foul to me.
I just assumed they were calling a foul because of the whistle blew, but maybe he did get his hand on it and tie him up. Lovell looks to drive. He kicks it back out to Levon. Levon over to Lovell. Back to Levon again. Swings it across to Perkins. Inside to McCoy. McCoy loses it. Bishop comes up with it. Loose ball. And Lovell takes a three. And it's no good. Phillips gets the rebound. Back to Lovell.
That was a crazy turn of events.
Yeah, I mean, it looked like it was going to be a turnover for the Mustangs. Ended up with a three-point attempt. And another offensive rebound as Lovell comes up with it, and he puts it in for two. And McCoy runs over Dame there. And the ref stops the game to check on Dame. He's good, so they'll continue. McCoy kind of ran him over as he was trying to get back down the court. Doesn't think it was anything malicious or anything. They just got tangled up. And they're going to call a 5 seconds call on Dame as he was waiting for Bishop to get around the screen. And Mims will check into the game for him.
Personally, I don't like the way Lynham does that. If a player makes one mistake, then they're coming out of the game.
Yeah, and I think the way we match up against this team, we really want to have Dame in the game.
Oh, definitely. They have a lot of bigs, tall players.
Well, just Dame's play style against them, I think it's something that could really help us. And that Perkins comes up with the missed shot. Springer gets a steal, but they're going to call a foul. If anything, I thought it was a foul the other way. He jumped in front of him, and then McCoy kind of swatted at him as he stole that ball. A little bit of a late whistle as well. Lovell gets it over to Levon. Levon over to Phillips. To McCoy at the elbow. Levon gets the baseline. Dumps it off to McCoy, and Patterson swats it away, but Perkins comes up with it. And the Cougars causing a lot of missed shots and getting a lot of blocks, but were unable to come up with the ball afterwards. And Clark is called for no, never mind. Not a foul on Clark. It'll be a walk. I'm just getting all sorts of things wrong tonight. Patterson gets the ball and is fouled by McCoy. That's two quick ones in a row for him. Oh, well, the last one was a walk, so that's not a foul. Never mind. But that is his second foul. And so Devine will check back into the game along with Johnston. We got a score here. We're down 9. Patterson, nice move in the post and puts it in for 2. Nice drive and spin move for Patterson. Levon spins off Mims, puts it up. Shot no good. Springer comes up with it. Here comes Springer. Bishop takes a 3, and it's good. Bishop knocking down a 3. That's exciting.
Now we're back in it.
We're back. Cougars have struggled from behind the three-point line this year, and now we're only down 4 after a big 3 from Bishop. Lovell tries to drive on Mims. Good defense by Mims. Shot up, no good. Mims gets the rebound.
The student sections are really getting
Student
into
section's getting into this game. It's nice to see us have a big student section. Patterson deep 2. It's up, no good. Mims unable to get the rebound. Here comes Lovell. Lovell over to Perkins. Devine takes a 3. It's no good. And they're going to call a foul on Clark as Lovell falls down trying to get the rebound.
That's his second, I believe.
Yeah, and so Englehart will check in for him, which Englehart also has 2 fouls. There's 4:20 left to go in the second quarter. Johnston loses the ball. Clark comes up with it. Here's Bishop on a fast break. Bishop misses another layup. Dang it. That one was contested, though. And Patterson swats away Perkins' shot at the rim. Here comes Mims on a fast break. Mims loses it, gets it to Bishop. Bishop pump fakes. This is all just moving too fast. Bishop floater. He misses it, but he's fouled. So he'll go to line shoot two.
It looked like he got fouled way out here.
It looked like he got fouled before he drove, but then they didn't call it. I don't know about the foul on the shot, though. They called that. It didn't. I mean, I guess Levant.
Probably just a makeup call.
Yeah, probably. I mean, maybe he was hand checking him, but that's not something they usually call. Bishop does hit the first free throw, bringing us within 3. 3:51 remain in the second quarter. And Bishop hits the second free throw as well. Cougars only down 2. It was 20-11. Nice little 7-point run for the Cougars. Starting with that Bishop three-pointer. No, the Patterson post move, but then the Bishop three-pointer. Devine pulls up, shot, no good. Patterson rebound. So here we go. Clark gets it over to Patterson. Very low scoring game. 5 minutes into the second quarter. And not much scoring. So the score's 20-18. Lovell drives. Good defense by Bishop. They're going to call a foul on Mims from behind. So that'll be an and one free throw. Now they're going to call the foul on Bishop. I'm not able to predict these refs very well. That's like my third missed call tonight.
Mm-hmm. Need to work on that, Matthew.
I'll try to get better at that. As he hits the free throw, Cougars now trail by 5, and Springer will check back into the game for Mims. Englehart with the ball. They're counting. He needs to do something with it. He almost loses it, gets it to Patterson. Patterson loses it as he tries to spin in the paint. And that's Perkins on a fast break. Great transition defense by Englehart, tipping the ball away from him. Student section thinks Perkins touched it last, but the ref says otherwise. Devine pulls up for 3, and it's good. So now the Mustangs go back up by 8.
We really need to do something right here.
We scored 7 in a row, then they scored 6 in a row. Bishop pump fakes, gets it to Springer. Springer pulls up deep, too. It's no good. Patterson unable to get the rebound, and he fouls Perkins. And so we'll take a timeout. We'd like to thank Buck Creek Baptist Church, and we'll be right back. And we're back. Lovell bringing it up now for the Mustangs. Cougars down 8. 2 minutes left to go in the second. And it was 20 to 18 1 minute ago, but the Mustangs was 6 straight points. Lovell drives in, loses the ball, out of bounds on the Cougars. Phillips looks inside, passes it back out. Devine pulls up, shot, no good. They're going to call an over the back on Vincent. So Bishop now gets it over to Springer. Springer to Patterson. Patterson, nice move in the post. Can't get the shot to fall. I thought we were going to get a good bounce there. Lovell gets it over to Devine. Vincent pump fakes a 3. Back to Devine. Phillips takes a 3, and it's no good, but Vincent comes up with the rebound. Chandler Moore open in the post. He gets the ball, and they're going to call a foul there. Chandler Moore going to the line to shoot 2. How tall do you think that guy is? Pretty big dude. And which is
6'5".
Which is ironic because I know a Chandler Moore and he's 6'6", 320. So
he's not as big as our Chandler Moore.
Yeah, that guy's not as big as our Chandler Moore, but he's still a pretty big dude. And the second free throw, no good. Dame with the rebound gets it to Springer. Springer gets it to Bishop. Bishop. Bishop gets it to Dame. Dame looks to drive. He gets inside. He loses the ball.
Chandler Moore with it.
And that's a tie up down low. Cougars to keep possession. 28 seconds to go in the second quarter. Mims will check in for Dame. And Perkins will check into the game for Moore. Patterson in for Wilkerson. And they're going to call a 5-second call. Seems sort of early to me, but. And Wilkerson will check in for Patterson. So Cougars trail by 9. Oops, excuse me. I just hit my mic on the sound bar. 27 seconds left in the half. And Patterson back in for Wilkerson. I'm not quite sure what they're doing.
I think they're just going to run it out and get the last shot.
Yeah, Devine with 5 seconds. And they're going to call a charge as Bishop. Bishop takes a lot of charges. He told me he was trying to break the school record for most charges in a single season. Ryan Brown, banker at Independence Bank, holds that record at McLean County right now for most charges in a season. Oh, and Mims misses the buzzer beater. And so and Coach Lynham gives him some tips on shooting buzzer beater shots. And that'll
what is
do.
that record?
I'm not sure the number. I just know that Ryan Brown has it, and Bishop is after it. And so that'll do it for the first half. But one thing we'd like to talk about, the reason a lot of people out in the crowd are wearing purple, it's for Miss Peak, Courtney Peak. She taught a bunch of us on the Sports Network whenever we were in middle school in 8th grade, and she was my English teacher. And I had her 4th and 6th period. And one thing I really remember about Miss Peak was just her enthusiasm in the classroom and how much she really loved what she was doing. And even when she was sick, she still came in, and she was always there. And she really cared about us, and she had a lot of enthusiasm in her teaching. And Samuel Smiley on the computer, he also had her in class, and he'd like to say a few things about her. So I'm going to hand over my headset to him.
I had Miss Peak in my 8th grade year. She was my 5th period English teacher. And in her class, which was my favorite class, we read a whole bunch of books. She told us a whole bunch of stories, which was my favorite part. And she helped me get through a lot of stuff in my life. And I'm going to let Aaron share a few things.
Yeah, Miss Peak was my 8th grade English teacher who we had, for some reason, every day we had a very long period. And that was the class that I had with her. I actually had it with Matthew and Austin.
I had her both 4th and 6th period.
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
So we had her for a little bit.
And I remember she called Austin Tyler every day. Because he has a cousin named Tyler. And I mean, she was just always so positive. And she would always sing songs.
Yeah, she had a song for everything. She really cared about what she was teaching, and that enthusiasm I was talking about earlier.
Yeah, one of the teachers that just made sure that we did everything, just was always on top of things. She gave us plenty of work, but it was fun too, and we would even do things about Dr. Seuss and.
And one thing I still remember that I still remember how to do from her class is how to do sentence diagrams. I remember doing that in her class, and I still remember how to do it today. And that was something that she taught really well.
Yeah, I never got compound, complex, simple sentences until I had that class. And she would always say, "Don't put the comma after the but, because then it looks like poop." I do remember her saying that a lot, and that's why you never put it before the preposition, or
you never put it
after the preposition.
The conjunction. Yeah, you never put a comma after conjunction. And if you don't know, she's been battling stage 4 breast cancer for over a year now, and she had some health problems before that too, and she still came in school smiling and singing her songs every day. So that's something I'll always remember about Miss Peak. She's here in the crowd tonight, and we saw Miss Davis give an emotional speech about her in between games. So
everything she said was right, too. Just super positive and cares about her work. And she has, I think, two little girls. And I know her husband, who is an art teacher here, is one of the nicest people I think I've ever met.
Yeah, shout out to Mr. Peak.
Right up there with Miss Peak. Yeah, shout out to
Mr. Peak, one of the coolest guys I know, and I don't have art class with him, but I have him for C-Prep, and yeah, he's really
I don't have him for anything, but he'll always come up to me in the hallway and be like, "How are you? Good morning." Just always with this huge smile on his face.
And even though they're facing hard times with Miss Peak being sick, that it's still the positivity.
Yeah, I mean that because I don't see Miss Peak that often because I'm not in middle school, but I mean Mr. Peak is always still so positive, even though I'm sure he's battling this too.
And so we just wanted to here on the Sports Network, we really appreciate Miss Peak, and we just wanted to acknowledge her and to tell her that we're there for her and acknowledge all the hard work she's put into making us love to learn. And so we just wanted to say thank you to Miss Peak.
Thank you so much, Miss Peak.
And we'll be back with the second half. And we're back. Currently, the Cougars trail by 9. A very low-scoring first half, 27-18. Usually I don't see numbers that low in varsity basketball, but I think that'll play to the Cougars' advantage, it being a low-scoring game. As we saw in that Ohio County game that we won, it was very low-scoring, and that helped us get the win. Devine looks to drive, kicks it to Vincent. Back to Devine, pulls up for 3, and it's no good. Lovell with an offensive rebound, and then Perkins gets it. And Perkins is fouled by Springer. So Perkins will go to the line to shoot 2. That's Springer's second of the game. Perkins hits the first of 2 free throws.
We really need to get something going soon.
Yeah, we're down by double digits now. First time this game, and we need to turn this around. He hits the second free throw as well. And pass inside to Patterson is snagged by Perkins. So here comes Devine the other way. Devine to Lovell, and they're going to set up the offense from there. Vincent looks inside to McCoy. Swings it back around to Devine. And Devine thought about a 3, gets it inside to McCoy. And Patterson just swats that out of bounds. Muhlenberg will retain possession. And Patterson with a few blocks tonight.
A couple of big ones.
And another block there as Vincent tries to go up for 2. Englehart was in on it as well. Lovell gets inside, puts it up. Englehart gets a hold of the rebound, and he is fouled. Rose checks in for McCoy. And Springer will bring it up for the Cougars. We trail by 11. Really need to come up with points on this possession. Springer gets it over to Bishop. Bishop, nice pass inside to Patterson for 2 points.
We really needed those points.
Almost went out of bounds. Patterson was able to catch it. Vincent takes a 3. It's no good. Lovell with the rebound, and he'll walk. They're going to call a foul on Clark. I think that's my 4th missed call tonight. Really struggling.
I don't think you can make it as a ref.
But maybe they're just getting the calls wrong. Perkins puts it in for 2, rattles out. Bishop comes up with the loose ball and gets it over to Patterson. And so Bishop will bring it up now. Cougars trail by 9. We need more points. Just chip away at that lead. And that pass inside to Englehart is deflected. Devine has it now, gets over to Vincent. Vincent thought about taking another 3 and gets it to Devine. Perkins working hard down low on the much shorter Isaac Springer. And Devine pulls up and knocks it in for 2. Mustangs back up by 11. Much better game than the first time these two teams played.
Mm-hmm.
And the Cougars just need to get the offense going. We've played great defense tonight. Springer backing down in the post fade, and we saw him hit that earlier. He hits it again there, same move. And that's 2 missed layups by the Mustangs. Englehart comes up with it. He brings it up the floor himself, gets inside, and is blocked and off his shoulder out of bounds.
Yeah, that's definitely off him.
God, that looked like he was going to be wide open. The guy didn't even act like he was going to guard him and then just tapped it as he went up. Thought that was going to be 2 points. Dame checks back into the game for him. I liked the drive there by Englehart, even though he missed the shot. Lovell takes a 3. It's long. Dame gets the rebound. Here comes Clark. Oh, Springer would have been wide open if he saw him. Bishop hits a 3. And that'll bring us within 6. Big 3 from Bishop there, and that's his second tonight.
We're back in it now, Matthew.
Whenever we hit 3, it's just so exciting because we don't shoot very many and we don't hit very many.
Mm-hmm.
That's out on Bishop. Aggressive defense there. I like that. Phillips will check into the game for Vincent. Are you impressed that I've memorized all their names?
Pretty good. As long as they don't sub any new players in.
Yeah, I had to look whenever Moore checked in because he hadn't been in yet, but I got them all that's out there now. And they're going to call, and was it a charge or a walk? No, they're going to call a charge on Lovell.
There's another one.
I said, is it a charge or a walk? I didn't know. Could have been either one. I think he kind of did both.
Well, I was talking about Braden Bishop's record, but I guess you did make another bad call.
Hey, there's another charge for Bishop as he's chasing the record held by Ryan Brown. Levon tips it away from Springer. Layup good. Cougars back down by 8. Pass into Bishop, snags it with one hand. Bishop's going to have another 3. Put it up, get in there. Oh, no good. Dame with a rebound, though, tip in, no good. Gets it again, and Dame puts it in for 2. This is exciting.
Good hustle there by Brady Dame.
Lovell gets it into Perkins. Perkins working against the much smaller Springer. And here comes Patterson on a fast break. And he dunks it wide open. And we're back within 4, and that dunk for Patterson's a total momentum shifter. And the crowd from McLean County getting on their feet.
Our student section is going
Our
crazy
student
right
section going crazy right now. And Muhlenberg's going to take a timeout. Their coach is yelling at the ref. A lot of problems happening right now for Muhlenberg as the Cougars storm back into this one. We'd like to thank Buck Creek Baptist Church, and we'll be right back after this timeout. And we're back. And Austin, you're saying the Muhlenberg crowd wasn't happy about something.
Yeah, it either had something to do with the student section or him hanging on the rim for too long.
I mean, really, though, he just swung himself back around. It's not like he,
Yeah, you can't expect somebody to just let go and then
just
fall
drop
on
it
their
in
butt.
and fall straight on their butt afterwards. He had to regain balance. Levon looks to drive, gets it to Devine. Devine takes a three, and it's good for the Mustangs.
That was a nice shot.
Back up by
Devine.
7. 57 seconds remain in the third quarter. Dane gets it inside to Patterson. Patterson misses it in the post, and they're going to call a blocking foul, and that'll be 2 shots for Patterson. A little bit of a late whistle there, but he will go to the line and shoot 2 free throws.
The crowd's very upset about that call, too.
Yeah, Muhlenberg wanted a charge there. Could have gone either way. I don't think they'd be as upset if he would have blown the whistle when it first happened, but he it was a little bit of a late whistle, but I think he got the right call. Patterson misses the first free throw. Here comes the second. It is up, and it is in. So Cougars trail 36-30. Patterson almost comes up with another steal. He hits the floor. Levon comes up with it. Gets it over to Rose. Rose drives. Dame. Oh, wow. They're going to call a foul on Dame as he tried to block it off the backboard there.
Did you see how high Brady smacked the backboard?
It was almost to the top of the box. I mean, he got pretty high up there. So Rose shooting 2 free throws now. 24 seconds remain in the third quarter. First free throw up, and it is good. Springer going to the scores table now. He checks into the game for Mims. Second free throw, good as well. So the Mustangs jump ahead by 8. We're going to wait for the last shot with 19 seconds left. And Springer is fouled by Levon. Levon didn't start for the Mustangs, but he's making a big impact out there.
Yeah, he is. He's had a couple of really good plays.
Four seconds to score. Levon comes up with it. And we'll go into the fourth quarter down 8, 30-38. Like I said before, very low-scoring game. And we'll be right back with the fourth quarter. We'd like to thank B.F. Evans Ford. We'll be right back. And we're back. Cougars will have possession of the ball here. Springer takes it out now for the Cougars. Needs to get the ball in. Gets it into Patterson. We trail by 8 starting the fourth quarter. This is a very close game here. And they're going to call a 5-second call on Bishop. Turnover to the Mustangs. And the refs have been very active on that this game. As we've picked up a couple so far. Levon with the ball on the wing, kicks it over to Devine. Devine pulls up for 3, and it's good. And so the Mustangs back up by double digits after the Cougars brought it within 4.
They've hit a lot of threes tonight, Matthew.
Yeah, they've been very active from behind the three-point line. Springer gets it over to Clark. Back to Springer. Patterson's played well tonight. He's backing down McCoy. He gets it down to Springer. Springer goes up with it. Oh, no and one. He misses the shot, but he will go to the line and shoot 2 free throws. We just got to just chip away at the lead, get back into it.
Isaac Springer is pretty good from the free throw line.
Yeah, this is definitely a winnable game. We're down 11, but it feels like it's super close right now. Probably because last time we played this team, we lost by 50. But that's not like a lot of times people say, how'd the game go? We lost by 50, like exaggerating. No, the score was 29-79. We lost by 50. And Springer hits not both free throws. He misses the second. Looked like it was going in, rattled out. We trail by 10, 41-31. Devine takes another 3. That one's good as well. And so Coach Lynham will take a timeout. We'll thank Buck Creek Baptist Church, and we'll be right back. And we're back after that 3 from Devine, causing Coach Lynham to take a timeout. Patterson takes it out for Mims now, who just checked into the game for Springer. And the Cougars need a spark here. We were just talking. Jacob Clark just needs to start shooting it. That's what I think.
I agree, Matthew.
Just shooter's got to shoot. He just needs to start pulling it.
I don't think he's took a shot all game.
I don't know if he has or not. I think he's driven in and taken a layup or something, but other than that, no. And they're going to call a foul there as Mims tries to get inside. It'll be on the floor. And Levon's been guarding Clark very closely all game. Patterson misses that shot there, rebound by Perkins. Dame with a big defensive play, but then he gets a foul, and Devine is hurt. He gets back up. He's limping, though. He screamed pretty loud. Dame went up there and swatted the pass and then went after the loose ball falling on top of Devine. He's checking out of the game. Oh, never mind. No, he's not. He's just over talking to the coach. He's still limping.
Looks like Brady just fell on his ankle.
Yeah, he screamed pretty loud when that happened. And what's the call? They're going to call a foul on Englehart. Oh, no, they're discussing it. Yeah, foul on Englehart.
That's his third, I think. Maybe fourth.
That's the fourth quarter. He'll be fine.
Yeah.
5:20 left in the fourth. Cougars down by 13. (44-31). I'm pretty sure I said we were down 14 earlier. We're down 13. I got that wrong.
There's another wrong call by Matthew.
Levon, guarded by Clark, looks to drive, loses the ball, and then a foul is going to be called on the floor on Clark. I really want to see Clark just start shooting it. Just splashing in threes.
They need to start doing something.
Just take a heat. If I was Clark, I'd just take a heat check right now. See if he got it. And Patterson with another block. Perkins comes up with it, though. He loses it to Englehart, and then Clark gets it. Clark loses it, gets it back again, throws it to Patterson. Springer almost loses the ball, almost loses it again, gets it to Bishop. Set a screen for Clark or something. Let him. They're going to call a foul away from the ball on Lovell. And so we are in the bonus, so Springer will shoot 1-and-1 free throws.
Who do you think has the best handles on the whole team, Matthew?
Travis Phillips. But he hasn't gotten in tonight, so out of the people that are out there, Springer.
I agree with that. The move in the, I think it was the first quarter?
I think Springer is also the best pure scorer, too, probably. Like, in just ISO situations, scoring, I'd give that to Springer.
I agree. Or Patterson.
Patterson's really good in the post. Just I'm saying overall, you put him in an ISO, Springer's the best scorer.
I can agree with that.
Patterson's good in transition, too, and in the post, but not so much in ISO situations as I'd say. And so they'll call a foul on Englehart before the shot. That is his fourth foul. So Levon will go to the line and shoot one in a bonus. Springer did hit both free throws last time at the line. Levon hits the first, so they'll shoot a second.
Both teams have been pretty good from the line tonight.
We're down by 12 right now, 4 minutes left, and we're going to need a spark here if we hope to come back. Bishop backing down Lovell in the post, puts up a shot. Englehart gets the rebound, and Englehart is blocked from behind and out of bounds. Cougars keep the ball. I don't think he got the ball. I think he went under the ball and got his arms, but they're going to call that a block. I really don't even think he touched the ball there.
I didn't really see it that well.
I mean, it wasn't like a loud smack like on a lot of fouls like that, but definitely some contact. Mims puts it in for 2. Nice little drive by Mims. Cougars down 10 now. 3:32 left to go in the game. We really need something. And they're going to call a foul on Bishop. Coach Lynham not happy with that call. Levon hits the first of 2 free throws. Like I said, he didn't start for the Mustangs, but he's made a really big impact. For the district tournament, we really need to keep stats and do a player of the game and stuff like we used to. Well, we need to get back to that. Sorry, guys, we've kind of been slacking this year. Haven't really been keeping stats or giving a player of the game after each game. Patterson pulls up for 2. It's no good. Cougars trail by 11. 3 minutes left to go in the game. And that's a walk by Lovell. Rose checks into the game for Levon. Bishop gets it to Mims. Mims loses it. And they're going to call a jump ball possession to the Mustangs. And a timeout will be taken. We'd like to thank B.F. Evans Ford for sponsoring tonight's game, and we'll be right back. And we're back. Devine bringing it up now for the Mustangs, excuse me. So that'll be a foul on Clark as McCoy drives in. Patterson pulls up and hits the shot just inside the free throw line. Cougars down 9, 2 minutes to go. We could still possibly win. It's within reach, 2 minutes left, only down 9. But we really need to start making things happen. And Bishop ties up Lovell. Jump ball, possession now to the Cougars. We go down and score right now and go down 7. By the time
Or
we get a
6.
shot up and everything,
Or 6.
if we hit a 3, it's a close game. Even if we hit a 2, though, we still got a chance. We just got to score. Patterson misses the shot after driving in. And
He was looking for a foul after that.
yeah, and Devine will take his time bringing it up now. Rose gets inside. He is fouled. If that's on Englehart, he's out of the game. Oh, they're going to call that on Clark. That is his 4th foul. Oh, no, that's his 5th. He's out of the game. So Clark checks out of the game for the Cougars. Mims will check in for him. Mims just needs to shoot it. He doesn't get that much minutes anyways. What's he have to lose? He just needs to start shooting it. Somebody's got to give it the spark. I mean, at this point in the game, we're down 9 with 1:37 left. Just got to send it, full send.
I agree.
Somebody just needs to start
Do something.
Just start shooting it. I mean, that's the best chance you got in this situation. Now we're down 10. Mims gets it. Oh, he should have shot it. He was open. Oh, he's open for a split second. Springer, nice move in the post. Falls down, misses the shot. And, no walk called as Perkins takes 2 steps backwards there. Devine gets past Patterson, gets it to Rose, and they're going to try to waste as much clock as possible. Only a minute left. Patterson gets a steal, loses it, and then they're going to call a foul on Mims. And
I personally didn't see that one.
I mean, they did run into each other. I mean, maybe. We'll say they did a better job this game than the girls' game. I know you weren't here for the girls' game, but it was bad. I mean, they called walk like every 2 seconds. The game lasted forever.
Was it the same officials?
One official changed. But other than that, yeah, same officials. And so he'll hit both free throws at the line.
They have called a lot of stuff you normally don't see called.
But, I mean, I think the officials are doing good this game, especially compared to the girls' game. And that pass from Springer to Englehart goes into the hands of Level. And with 44 seconds left and the Mustangs up 12, that'll about do it. Level will try to drive and get more points. Englehart's not going to let him and fouls. Curious as to why he would drive with 40 seconds left on the clock. And full timeout taken. We'd like to thank. Whose turn is it? Whose turn is it for the sponsors? We'd like to thank BF Evans Ford, and we'll be right back after this timeout. And we're back. Lovell will shoot 2 free throws here. Nope. Yeah, they're in the double bonus. So Lovell will shoot 2 free throws. First one is good. Andrew Brackett and Caleb Johnson and Jaden Arnold and Travis Phillips have checked into the game. 38 seconds to go. Hits both free throws. They're up 14 now. This may be their largest lead of the night, and that's because we're fouling at the end of the game. So not really a good representation of what happened here tonight. Excuse me, mic was a little bit low. Mims drives, puts it up, shot no good. That's Carver with the rebound. And so they'll just let the clock run out. And so the McLean County Cougars will fall to the Muhlenberg Mustangs once again. This time only by 14, and
A lot better than our last
14's a
performance.
double-digit loss, but we lost by 50 last time we played this team. So a really good improvement. And, I know we lost tonight, but I think we played decent. And if we clean up a few things, I could definitely see us making a run for it in the district tournament. So
I agree, Matthew.
thank you for watching this game. And make sure you like the video if you enjoyed our broadcast, and make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get a notification anytime we come on and broadcast these games. And you can also just type mchs.tv into the browser. It'll take you straight to our games whenever there is a game. It'll take you straight to the broadcast whenever there is a game. And so thank you for watching. This is the McLean County Sports Network. Tune in next time.